I always think that every time Trump does one of these numbers, the public's going to say, no, he's gone too far this time. What is your estimate being with him? Is this too much?
I got to tell you, from speaking with people who have come out to this event tonight and asking them specifically, what do you think about the idea of banning all Muslims from coming into this country? The majority of them say that they like the idea, the ones that we've spoken to. They think it's a wise choice. They believe that Donald Trump is going to keep them safe. The ones that waffled basically said no comment. They'll have to think about it, but it wouldn't change their opinion of Donald Trump. They would still vote for him. Why is this? Well, about 60% of Republicans, according to one of our latest polls, say that one of their biggest concerns is being the victim of terrorism. They believe that Donald Trump is a person that's going to keep them safe. He's been unequivocal on bombing the hell out of ISIS, bringing back waterboarding, and all sorts of other more hardline comments. And they believe that that's the right way to be. They want it to be black and white. They don't want nuance. They don't want diplomacy. They don't want anything related to what President Obama has been doing for the last 8 years.
I guess the political question, I'll ask everybody else after you, why jack it up? He was already the man in the catbird seat. He's already the guy who's seen as the toughest on illegal immigrants and everybody. Muslims, anybody that might be somebody he doesn't like. Why does he have to raise the heat by saying we're going to slam the door on Muslim people? By the way, how do you tell if somebody's a Muslim if they don't tell you?
They don't want somebody necessarily who's been a part of the establishment. They don't care that he doesn't have the experience. They believe that he's going to put the people around him who will be smart. They frankly just really trust him. They trust his opinions. They trust the way he sees the world. They like that he speaks directly to them. It's what we say over and over again, but these are people who believe in Donald Trump wholeheartedly. They come out to see him in droves, and they like what he is saying, and they don't like the establishment. The closest person that they like second to Donald Trump is generally Ted Cruz, and he's been very anti-establishment as well. But for the most part, we are seeing Ted Cruz didn't totally condemn him for these comments, but we are seeing the vast majority of Republicans and Democrats coming out and saying that they don't believe that this is a good idea. Also, legal scholars and constitutional scholars saying that this isn't legal and probably isn't constitutional either.